The end of the year is fast approaching. As we make our way through the last days of the weeks of 2023 and the crunch of all that holiday shopping and shipping comes to a head, there will undoubtedly be fleets out there still looking to find and hire drivers. But is now, the end of the year, really a good time to hire? If only there were some numbers and data we could look to and compare to find out. Well, don't look now, but it looks like Christmas has come early. I've got the data and I'll walk you through it right now. So pull up a chair, grab a Christmas cookie treat, and let's get going.
Put that cookie down!
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Recruiting Roundup. We take a look at new trucking, driver recruiting, or just general recruiting topics here each and every month. If you just stumbled upon our show for the first time and that sounds like something you'd be into, why don't you go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get back to the data, shall we? Our crack team of number crunchers here have pored over the data and come up with some interesting insights. They compiled the data and ran a comparison of cost per lead and cost per hire for the months of November and December compared to the overall CPL and CPH costs through the course of the year. So, just a couple details to go over before I reveal what we found. To give a more accurate representation, this data has been pulled from the past several years, 2018 to 2022. The years measured here are also being looked at from July to June as opposed to January to December. This is done in order to put that holiday season right smack dab in the middle of the year we're comparing it to. And just one last note, when it comes to the cost per hire bit. Normally, when quantifying CPH, we look at the actual hire date. However, since we're trying to look at the quality and hireability of the leads coming in during the weeks of the holiday season, for the purposes of this particular exercise, we're going to be using the date for the first touch point when it comes to CPH. Now that we're all on the same page, let's get into it.
What are we waiting for?
Now, I know this can look a little confusing on the face of it, but it's really pretty simple. We've got the numbers broken down by week, and then we have some sample numbers plugged in just for reference. For instance, if you normally have an average CPL of $30, that number would increase by 19% to $36 on the week of Thanksgiving. CPH for the week of Thanksgiving jumps by 33%, and in this example, that would mean it would go from the typical $2,000 to $2,652. So the week of Thanksgiving, not exactly the most cost-effective time for leads and hires. But I hear what you're saying. I get it. We're past Thanksgiving already. It doesn't matter. That turkey and the slimmer waistline is already in the rear view.
Little weight? Does this look like a little weight to you?
I know. Which is why I'd like to direct your attention to the week of and after New Year's. As odd as it may seem, those 2 weeks are two of the best weeks you're going to run into as far as costs for the year. The week of New Year's, CPL prices are 10% cheaper than average. The CPH is 3% cheaper. The week after New Year's, the savings just keep on coming with a 16% decrease in CPL and a 14% drop in cost per hire. Looking at the rest of the numbers on the chart here for December and November, these are clearly the 2 weeks to focus your efforts on should you find yourself needing leads and hires as we approach the new year, if you can wait. So what are you waiting for? If you need leads and hires, there's still time. If you'd like to talk with a Randall Reilly associate to find out how to capitalize on the season's savings, you can find a consult link down below. That'll do it for this edition, the final edition of the Recruiting Roundup for 2023. We hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, everybody. We'll see you in 2024. Hey guys, thanks for watching the special Christmas episode of the Recruiting Roundup. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe button somewhere over here. If you want to watch more videos, you can check out this playlist of other Recruiting Roundups or this video down here that was chosen specifically for you. Okay, bye.